Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing really well and you had a good week. It's the end of the week, the weekend's here. And I hope you're going to spend some time with family and friends and enjoying the beautiful fall weather. We're having really pretty fall weather here on the East Coast. Though we have the cool evenings and the warm days, it's been really, really nice. The leaves haven't quite started changing just yet. So, anyway, I wanted to come on and talk to you all a little bit about patience. It's very important for us to have, and especially with the Great Awakening, we're having to learn lots of patience and waiting for information to come out, waiting for certain events to happen. We just need to just hold on, hold the line, like they say. And we're learning patience, and it's a good character to have, character quality to have. So I want to read some definitions for patience that I got off the internet, just to remind us. It's quiet, steady perseverance, even-tempered care, diligence, an ability to suppress restlessness or annoyance when confronted with a delay. We're impatient people, I think. We want, instant gratification, want it done now. And we all have to work on that. It's also the ability to wait for a long time without becoming annoyed or upset. So waiting, you think of that word, waiting and patience together. It's also the ability to remain calm and not become annoyed when dealing with problems or with difficult people. And sometimes that's really, really hard. And it's also the ability to give attention to something for a long time without becoming bored or losing interest. So those are a couple different definitions of patience and what it means to be patient. And it is important for us to learn patience in the waiting. That's definitely important. So there are different situations that will try your patience. Having children really tries your patience. I thought I was patient until I had kids, and that, really helped me to learn it over time and sometimes quickly too. But we're all going to be faced with different situations in life where we have to be patient. And it's important to know what it is. And I always go back to God's Word. So I do have a couple of verses I'd like to read just to kind of remind us of patience. It's a good reminder. We have rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer. And that's Romans 12:12. And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. Galatians 6:9. But if we hope for what we do not see, we wait for it with patience. And that's from Romans 8:25. And that is so appropriate for right now while we're waiting for the Great Awakening to totally unfold. With all humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing with one another in love. So those three, and that's from Ephesians 4:2. And that, talks about humility and gentleness and patience and love. Those four are really, really important for all of us to show. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. Fret not yourself over the one who prospers in his way, over the man who carries out evil devices. Refrain from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself, it tends only to evil. For the evildoers shall be cut off, but those who wait for the Lord shall inherit the land. That's Psalm 37, 7-9, and that has a lot of really good things in there for us to remember. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to all. Philippians 4:6. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant. 1 Corinthians 13:4. And one of my favorites, this last one is one of my favorites. But they who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. And that's from Isaiah 40:31. So all those verses are good. There are other ones as well, but those are ones that I chose that I really like. And just a reminder for all of us to be patient. Be patient with the Great Awakening. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with family and friends, especially those who are not awake or who don't want to wake up. Being patient is really, really important. So I just wanted to remind you of that for this weekend. And I'm planning to do some other videos. In fact, I'm really excited. I'm excited to do a video with Mrs. Handy RU. She's agreed to do some videos with me on my visit to Graceland. My family and I visited Graceland in the middle of September, and it was such a treat. I just loved it. So I'm hoping to do at least one video. We're going to do a part 1 and part 2, and I want to share that with you all. So I'll try to post that as soon as I can. But I'm really excited. She's such a sweet person and has a lot of knowledge and just shares what she knows. So it's really fun. But anyway, so I hope you have a great weekend and you enjoy God's creation. Take care and bye-bye.